I'm honored to be with you. I had the opportunity on numerous occasions to speak to Boys State, and each time it was a highlight because I knew, without a doubt, I was speaking to the best of the best and the brightest that we have in Mississippi, those that will go on to serve our state and our country and do wonderful things. So I commend you on your selection as a Boys State delegate. And to those in the American Legion, please express our appreciation having just celebrated Memorial Day for the service of everyone. We respect all of those who stands up for our country. That should be a daily matter of the heart. I will say this, I will be very brief in my comments as I talk just very briefly about leadership. My mother gave me good advice. She said, anytime you're giving a speech, you have a good beginning, you have a good ending, and you make them real close together. I'm going to try to follow her lead tonight and be very brief. But something that each one of you in this auditorium have in common is that you are each leaders, and that is why you were selected to participate in Boys State. And as a leader, there are some things that I hope you remember along your road to success. You should each commit to learning, commit to listening, and commit to self-evaluation. For always remember that leadership is a process, and you are on a tremendous journey. But being a member of Boys State, as Senator Wicker has said, will serve you well for many years to come. Leadership is a process. It is not an end result. Those who are leaders never really graduate because they commit to constant learning. Leaders listen, not only to those who have influence and power, but especially to those who do not. It is vitally important to get the input of others and show that you have and value their perspective. I was listening on television, and I don't know who to credit this to, but I love this quote. It said, if you're the smartest one in your group, then your group's too small. If you're the smartest one in your group, then your group is too small. Surround yourself with smart people. Remember that leaders will ask for feedback. They don't surround themselves with yes people. They're strong enough to be challenged and to welcome different opinions, and they always have the greater good in mind. As a leader, you are to consistently demonstrate competent abilities, competent decision-making, and competent use of all resources. Leaders are able to adapt and never pass the buck. You often grow by taking on new or different responsibilities. So don't be afraid to ask for responsibilities, but when you accept that responsibility, make sure that you complete that task. Leadership is believing that you can be anything that you aspire to be. So don't you dare be sidelined by failure. Don't be insecure, but be inspired. And the surest way not to fail is to be determined to succeed. As the writer John Maxwell said, people don't care how much you know until they know that you care. And as a leader, you should be the example. You are the example. When people look at your resume and they see Boys State, let me assure you, it will mean respect that you were selected to participate in this prestigious opportunity. Remember that people should want to follow your lead, for they will see sincerity and they will see insincerity. They will see hard work and they will see someone who is just getting by. They will see honesty and they will see dishonesty. But in you, they will see someone that they aspire to be. The true test of leadership can be how you handle tough issues, how you handle those issues when curveballs are thrown your way. That's when your strength of character will count. I strongly believe that the best starting place for progress is to know where you are and where you want to go. That's why it's important that you set goals, because they will help you define that destination and help give you that sense of skills, experience, and resources that you need to arrive there. Anthony Robbins stated that setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into visible. Now, only you can answer for yourself where you want to be. But also remember, it is important to help others along your way. So whatever your goals, it's going to take an honest assessment of yourself, rolling up your sleeves, and putting a lot of sweat equity into what you want to accomplish. Thomas Edison said it best this way. He says, opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and it looks like work. But I'll submit to you that if you care about people and you care passionately about what you're doing, that you can accomplish great things. There's someone shared this with me a while back. The author was unknown. 100 years from now, just remember this. It will not matter what kind of car you drive, what kind of house you live in, how much money is in your bank account, nor what your clothes look like. But what will matter is that the world may be a better place because of you. Remember, success is never final and failure is never fatal. Let me say this as I close and as we learn who those elected leaders are going to be. Always remember, as the old saying goes, that people are divided into 3 categories. The first, those that make things happen. The second, those who watch things happen. And the third, those who wonder what happened. I want to submit to you that I am truly honored to stand before you and be speaking to a group of leaders across our great state that are going to make things happen and that are making things happen. Just remember that you need to make a difference wherever you are. And there are incredible opportunities and incredible challenges that you will face. You can view those challenges as stepping stones or stumbling blocks. It's just however you want to look at them. But as I close, I want to close with someone that many of you have heard of, for he won Dancing with the Stars. Emmitt Smith of the Dallas Cowboys. He said the following: your attitude determines your altitude. So always remember that along your path of success. We are so fortunate to have individuals such as you. We look forward to hearing great things about you. Always remember that part of Boise State is meeting excellent leaders, and tonight you heard from an excellent leader in Senator Roger Wicker. On behalf of our president of Mississippi State, Dr. Mark Keenum, we wish you the very best on your road to success. Godspeed, God bless, and let's hear it as we get the results of the election.